morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture to see how those incidents affect our daily lives. Listen, it is time. It is so very time. We are into young, famous, and African. We are on episode 4, which is entitled Bye Bitch. So this is going to be a watch along review. We're fixing to see what these women are in here doing. So if you like what you see, please hit that like button. Also, if you're coming around, I see you watching. Hit that subscribe button. Then press that notification bell so that you can be alerted to when I do videos. If you are new to my whole channel, please know that I am reviewing this series. Also, I'm reviewing Moonlight. I'm also reviewing Atlanta. So if you are interested in those 3 shows, come on. Become the fam. Y'all. All right, let's get into this watch along episode of Bye Bitch for Young, Famous, and African. You know, this so let's talk about what's going on. Annie went to go meet Swanky to tell Swanky that she is about to renew her vows, and she's very excited, and Swanky is very excited for her. But baby, Swanky in these confessional outfits, he is such a free spirit. He could wear that. He's got this silver I can't describe it. If I think about it, I'm gonna make sure I put it somewhere right here so you all can see this outfit. All right, let's just continue. So apparently the people were summoned to this real nice little hotel outside bar situation in Johannesburg. So it's Zari, it's Kanye, it's Naked DJ, aka Quentin, and what is Andile? What is Andile? And Naked DJ's girlfriend Kaylee. They're there. Honey, Zari is putting the charm on Andile. She is hugging up on him. She's squeezing him. She's talking to him. She's just being thing. So he notices that. And he asks Naked DJ, does he notice it? Boy, I don't blame Quentin. Honey, when I tell you I be Bennett up in that place, my name is Bennett. I am not in it. He's like, I don't see no evil, hear no evil. I won't speak no evil, honey. But he notices that she is really punching up, and Diamond is not present. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so Annie was the one that caused this celebration to happen. Okay, Naked DJ. He said, so Annie and Two-Face walk in, honey. Annie is as bubbly as she can be, honey. She's got on a shirt. She don't have no dress on. She got on a shirt. You know, one of those high-low shirts. She has on a shirt, honey. And she got her man with her Two-Face, honey. And I mean, when I tell you, you can see her molars. Hell, you can see her wisdom teeth that hadn't even erupted yet. That's how big she's smiling. So they come in, they're all smiles. Kanye says, oh, so this is why Annie has disappeared on us. Her man here. And Naked DJ go sit up here and say, you know, I can tell a freshly sexed female when I see one. Naked DJ, you giving me creepy vibes, real creepy. Why couldn't you have just said, I see a happy woman with her man? Because you know we like to tussle over here, Naked DJ. Okay, Kanye. Kanye and Zari are having a little ambivalence about the information about Two-Face and Annie renewing their vows. Because Zari says, you know, that doesn't seem genuine. It's not like it's coming from within. I don't know. It just seems strange. But Kanye puts it on the head. She's like, I know how she feels about her marriage, because you remember back in the first episode when she was in there crying about him having sex with other women and having children with the other women and things like that. So that's what Kanye knows. And so she's like, well, I don't know how to feel about this. This seems a little weird, a little odd that all of a sudden now that they're renewing the wedding vows. Y'all don't think Two-Face got a baby coming, do you? Ooh, baby, Zari is pushing it. Zari is pushing it. Zari went over to tell Innocence, because Innocence and Two-Face is the same person. If I go back through their names, they're the same person. She's talking to Innocence and she's saying, she's a little confused because when she was at the party, Annie got real upset about how I know you. And she made it a really big deal because you remember she did. And then, the other couple of episodes went by and nobody said anything about it. But so now they're talking about it, that she made it a really big deal that how I knew you. And, I couldn't even explain to her that, it wasn't any sex or anything as I knew you, because you remember how I said in the other probably was the recap of episode 1. I said she probably knows him because of the fact that Diamond is an African musical star, and Innocent is an African musical star. They probably collaborated, and that's how she's probably been introduced to him. Now, if Annie didn't go anywhere but stay at home while Innocence was traveling, she wouldn't have known that. She wouldn't have known that, because I'm giving Annie just a little bit of grace, but Annie seems like she spent a lot of time being in love with the fact that she is in love with a musical star. And she liked that kind of attention that she got probably at home. But the nuts and bolts of it is that she's really, she's really, really jealous. She's really jealous. Woo! Boss lady is a nip it in a bud type of lady. Because she's throwing Annie back in the face, because everybody knows that she was acting funny and acting that way. And so now she wants to get in front of Innocence like that ain't really what was going on. Yes, it was. You were upset that girl knew anything about you, and then you morphed it into, what did she say? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. But go back and check out my review of season 1, episode 1. You'll hear what I had to say about that. So let's see what's going on, honey, because this look like we about to tussle. Innocent don't know what's going on, child. He's just like, okay, Naked. So Naked pulls Kanye aside because he says he wants to apologize. And if you saw the review last episode, they got into this big heated argument, and then they decide, and Kanye decides that she's going to have them to go to counseling. So he pulls her aside after this whole Annie boss lady and Innocence debacle. And he says, I want to apologize for my part on anything. I understand with new love, you don't think straight. And I realize this Urkel nerdy SOB has got you digmatized, so you're not thinking clearly. Naked! Naked has no clue to say something without it being offensive. I do not understand that. He's just being really offensive. He's just like, I guess he's just used to women just listening to what he has to say and be like, yes, Baba. Yes, Baba. I'm going to need him to stop. Let's see what Kanye has to say. He cleaned it up a little bit better at the end. He says, I don't know what it was, but I know that I triggered you. And for that, I am sorry. Why couldn't he have just led with that? All of this digmatized and all this other stuff. Child, so I think some people speak just to be speaking. They don't, But she accepted his apology, so we're going to go on from there. Everybody is starting to notice that Andile and Zari are really, really close, because he's trying to ask her some questions. And, because Zari is the one that initiated it. And they're over there holding hands and they're cuddling and everything like that. Because, see, at the last episode, Diamond had talked to Andile about how he felt about Zari. That if she was the woman that he would marry, he would. But, he's not in that space right now, so he wouldn't. He's telling Swanky, and he told what's name that, she's the mother of his children. He's going to treat her right, but they're not in any type of relationship. Everyone is noticing it. Everyone is noticing that that Zari and Andile are a little close, because when they got up, they started holding hands. Swanky had to call him out. He's like, what y'all doing over there? Huh? And then they try to make it be different. Like, oh, you all are catching feelings. You all are catching feelings, Swanky. You catching feelings for me. Hush, child. You want some of that Andile. And I told y'all that when I sit my friend, something about Andile, he's mysterious. He's one of those people that, as I've seen him over the episodes, he will listen to he's one of those people that will listen and put you in that safe zone. Let's see, child. Let's see what's going on. And Dilly's trying to talk to her. He's trying to let her know that she still has a hold over Diamond. And she's like, oh, no, I don't. I want him to find somebody. He says, but you have a hold on him. And he grabbed her hand and he says, look, if I grab your hand like this, you have the power to pull back and let go. But if I grab your hand and you stay there, then you are a willing participant in this. And so that's how he's trying to explain to her about her and Diamond. But Andile is like, if you want some of this, let me know. I just need to know that there's no way that you're going back. And she's saying, no, I don't want to go back. And the friends, they ain't feeling this, honey. They ain't feeling this. So Swanky get all these people to talk. So he's got Kaylee talking about her and Naked DJ, how at first when they got together, how their relationship was great. It was spontaneous. It had a lot of vibes. And then lately it just kind of fell off. And she doesn't understand why it fell off. And no, child, this is getting to be a little some. Don't y'all think? Don't y'all think it's a little I don't know. Kaylee is talking. I don't know. It's just something about, I don't know. I'm having a weirded vibe between Kaylee talking about her relationship of Naked vibe. Not that she couldn't, but I think Naked will take it the wrong way. Because, Naked, anyway, let's see. Okay, so Swanky pulls Naked DJ to the side, and he says that, Kaylee's saying that the relationship was boring. He was saying, it was, Naked DJ said that the relationship in the beginning was great because we weren't with each other all the time. She says now that we're with each other all the time, she's starting to see the day-to-day. And the day-to-day ain't always champagnes and cocktails. Sometimes it's Netflix and I'm going to roll over here and go to sleep. So Annie and Kanji go to lunch. And I will say, child, from the first episode to now, these wigs that Kanji got on, they look so much better. She looks so much better. Those other wigs and hair, it was making them look hard for some reason. And now I can see the beauty in how she's looking. Eyes are beautiful. She's not looking hard. Those green and blonde colored wigs was making her look very, very hard. Okay. So, like I said, the thing about the editing is that we don't see these people having more time and more time to be relatable. Because they, I guess with reality shows, they always want to show the bum, bum, bum. And they don't want to get into what they consider like the boring backstories. But the backstories are needed for us to be able to get some context. So, because the last time we saw Annie and Kanye together, they were fussing about being moms. And now they're friends. And Kanye is talking about how concerned she is about Annie, how she's switching up. Because at first when you saw Annie, she's boohoo crying about her marriage. I will say that Innocent came and kind of had given her a level of peace about, he knew what he was putting her through. He apologized for putting her through all that kind of stuff. And he wants to move forward. And that's good. But Kanye is just really, really looking back like, I'm seeing two Annies. I really want to make sure that this is what, and she says, it was perfect. She says, I really want to make sure that you're the star of your own movie. And that sums it all up. Is this something that you want? Is this something that you're really, really, really looking forward to? Or are you just settling? Oh. And Dilly done threw this all white poetry party, honey. He done invited his two baby moms. And he invited Zari and the rest of the gang to his, because he's having an all-white poetry party. I don't know what's going on. He's talking about, I want everybody to get along, but if they don't, he don't really give a doggone. He finna have him some fun. Ooh, the mother of his children, they are really, really pretty. They are real pretty. Good Lord, have mercy. Andile is putting his foot down. Andile is he over there really and truly macking on Zari. Now Zari ain't saying whether or not she like that mac, but he is macking down on Zari. And baby, I'm here for it. I am here for it. Honey, they told Annie can't even Annie can't even hide her expressions because it's so craziness. It's too much craziness, child. So we gonna see, because the old I can't even speak. We finna watch the rest of this. We got Zari and Kanye go off to the side, because after Andile does what he macks her, but he's left it on the table like, hey, we gonna get back together and we gonna have a little conversation. Fine. So Zari comes back and she pulls Kanye aside and they talk about Annie. And she's like, are you feeling this thing about these renewing these wedding vows with Annie? Because one instance she's one way, and the other instance she's extremely happy about her man, but in another instance she's boohooing, crying about all the stuff that he's put her through. What's really going on? The world may never know. We don't see Nadia in this instance. Oh, that's a pretty blue dress, Annie. Annie's rocking this blue dress. So Zara and Annie meet the next day to talk. The girls are fighting. Baby, they go back and forth. Annie is adamant and upset that Zari made her look bad in front of her husband, because Annie is saying that Zari said that she was insecure, which is the truth. You are insecure. And she feels like you owe me an apology for saying that in front of my husband. You're supposed to take me aside and talk to me about that. But you don't say that in front of my husband. There's some truth to that. But Zari says, listen, let me take you back to the party. Your husband calls. He wants to speak to everybody. He sees me. He sees Diamond. He says, ooh, let me talk to Zari, the boss lady, for a second. After that, you kept asking, how do you know my husband? I told you. I know him. At the high tea for Nadia. You remember that second episode. How do you know my husband? There's some kind of way that you know my husband. And she's explaining. I had to let that know. So when I went and talked to your husband, I let him know that you were insecure about knowing me. And then you remember Annie was talking about, well, he don't like women like you because he likes dark-skinned girls. Baby. Annie, they went at it. You hear me? Annie and Zari went at it. But basically what it is, Annie told her at the end of all that fussing and cussing and all the stuff that they were doing, that do not disrespect my home. Don't respect my family. You disrespecting my home. And Zari told her, no, what it is that you're insecure. You're an insecure woman and you want to throw out your insecurities on everybody else. And you get mad when that all your insecurities are being shown. All right, y'all. This was a good episode. I will tell you, just the intensity of what's going on has ramped up. Andile is making moves towards Zari. Annie is upset with Zari because she thinks somewhere in the back of her mind that her man wants her. We've got Kylie and Naked DJ, kind of discussing their relationship with Swanky. You got the whole group kind of looking at the fact that Zari and Andile are together, and that seems odd. We did not see Nadia in this episode because apparently Nadia is in Mexico with Vic Mensa. So we're going to see, child. Tell me what y'all think of this show. Tell me what you thought of this episode. Hey, let's have it down in the comments. What do you think about Zari? Do you think her and Andile should be together? What do you think about Annie and her insecure rant with Zari? What do you think about Kanye and Naked DJ patching up their relationship? And what do you think about Innocent and Annie renewing their vows? Hey, let's get it popping in the comments. And as always, people, bye-bye.